Hey everyone, welcome to the Reality Access. Here we bring you the latest 90-day fiancé news and exclusive updates every day. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel now. 90-day fiancé Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatin fooled fans? 90-day fiancé stars Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh have long been regarded as one of the most talked about and controversial couples in the entire TLC franchise. From the moment their relationship was introduced to viewers, it stood out as different, complicated, and emotionally intense. Their love story crossed cultural boundaries, defied traditional family expectations, and challenged societal norms, particularly because of their significant age difference and Jenny's status as an American woman living in India. Over the years, fans watched them endure heartbreak, public criticism, family rejection, and seemingly endless obstacles that made their future together feel uncertain at best. Despite everything stacked against them, Jenny and Sumit refused to walk away from one another. Their journey unfolded slowly across multiple seasons, giving viewers an unusually deep look into their struggles. From Sumit's secret marriage in the early days to the constant disapproval from his parents, especially his mother Sadhna, their relationship appeared to be under constant threat. Many fans doubted that they would ever reach the point of marriage, let alone build a peaceful life together. Yet, against all expectations, Jenny and Sumit eventually married and continued living together in India, presenting themselves as one of the franchise's rare success stories. However, as time has passed and fans have begun rewatching earlier seasons with fresh eyes, new questions have emerged. While many viewers still admire Jenny and Sumit's determination, others are now wondering whether parts of their story were exaggerated, simplified, or even misleading. Recently, online discussions, particularly on Reddit, have reignited debate about whether the couple may have fooled fans by presenting a reality TV storyline that didn't fully reflect what was really happening behind the scenes. 90-Day Fiancé, Jenny Slatin finally wins hearts of in-laws. For years, Jenny Slatin's biggest challenge was not adjusting to life in India or navigating cultural differences. It was earning acceptance from Sumit Singh's family. His parents, especially his mother Sadhna, were openly opposed to the relationship from the start. On the show, viewers repeatedly saw tense arguments, emotional confrontations, and moments where Jenny was reduced to tears after being criticized, rejected, or dismissed by her in-laws. Sadhna frequently expressed her belief that Jenny was unsuitable as a wife for her son, citing her age, nationality, and inability to fulfill traditional expectations, such as providing grandchildren. Sumit found himself torn between his devotion to Jenny and his obligation to his family. In Indian culture, family approval, particularly parental approval, holds immense importance, and defying one's parents can come at an emotional cost. Despite this pressure, Sumit consistently chose Jenny, even when it meant risking his relationship with his parents. At one point, the conflict became so intense that Sumit's parents reportedly disowned him, a moment that shocked viewers and underscored just how serious the situation had become. Over time, however, the narrative appeared to shift. Jenny later returned to the franchise in an episode of 90-Day Diaries, where she shared updates about her evolving relationship with Sumit's parents. According to Jenny, things had slowly begun to improve. Conversations were more civil, hostility had eased, and there was a sense that the family was attempting to move forward rather than remain stuck in conflict. Jenny also took to social media to share photos that seemed to confirm this progress. Some of the images showed Jenny spending time outdoors with Sumit's parents, smiling together in a way that felt unthinkable just a few years ago. One particular photo that caught fans' attention showed Jenny and Sadhna sitting close together, appearing affectionate and comfortable. For many viewers, this moment symbolized a hard-earned victory, proof that patience, persistence, and love could eventually break down even the strongest resistance. Yet, not everyone was convinced that this acceptance was as genuine as it appeared. Sumit and Jenny fooled fans? The skepticism became more pronounced when fans began re-watching the couple's journey from the beginning. On Reddit, one viewer sparked a discussion by pointing out how extreme Sumit's family's rejection of Jenny had been in earlier seasons. The hostility was not subtle. It was loud, emotional, and unwavering. Sadhana repeatedly insisted that Jenny leave India, openly blamed her for family turmoil, and showed little interest in compromise. Given that history, some fans found it difficult to believe that such deep-seated resentment could disappear so quickly. The turning point that raised eyebrows was a family therapy or counseling session shown on the series. After years of conflict, this single session appeared to lead to a dramatic shift in attitude from Sumit's parents. Suddenly, there were scenes of cooperation, calm conversations, and even bonding moments. Sumit's family members were shown teaching Jenny how to cook traditional Indian meals, laughing together and interacting as if the past years of tension had never happened. To some viewers, the change felt rushed and unrealistic. This led the original Reddit poster to speculate that Jenny and Sumit might have misled fans by presenting a storyline that was edited or shaped to fit a more satisfying narrative. Reality TV, after all, is known for selective storytelling, and some fans wondered whether the family's acceptance was overstated or staged for the cameras. The idea that viewers might have been fooled quickly gained traction, sparking a wide range of reactions and opinions. Not everyone agreed with this interpretation, though. Several Reddit users argued that the acceptance was not sudden at all, but rather the result of years of emotional wear and tear. One commenter explained that Sumit's mother may have simply been exhausted by the ongoing conflict. According to this perspective, Sadhana's resistance slowly eroded over time as she realized that Sumit was not going to leave Jenny, no matter how much pressure was applied. Others suggested that the rest of the family may have always been more open-minded, but chose to stay quiet out of respect for Sadhana's authority. In many traditional households, the mother's opinion carries significant weight, and opposing her openly can cause further conflict. Once Sadhana softened her stance, even slightly, it may have given the rest of the family permission to express acceptance. Some fans also pointed to cultural factors that played a major role in the tension. One widely shared opinion was that Jenny's inability to give Sumit grandchildren was the biggest obstacle. While the age gap and Jenny's non-Indian background were difficult for the family to accept, the absence of future grandchildren went directly against traditional expectations. Once it became clear that this issue could not be changed and that Sumit was fully committed to Jenny regardless, the family may have chosen peace over continued resistance. More critical voices, however, were less charitable in their interpretations. One Redditor remarked that it was ironic for Sadhana to believe Sumit was too good for Jenny, pointing out Sumit's own history of dishonesty and questionable decisions earlier in the relationship. Others described Sadhana as controlling or narcissistic, suggesting that her eventual acceptance may not be heartfelt, but rather a strategic retreat. According to this view, she may have realized that continuing the fight would only isolate her from her son, leaving her without the support that adult children often provide to their parents in India. From this angle, the acceptance shown on screen could be more about resignation than genuine warmth. Sadhana may have decided that maintaining a connection with Sumit, even if it meant tolerating Jenny, was better than losing him entirely. This interpretation resonated with viewers who felt that the emotional scars from earlier conflicts could not simply vanish overnight. 90 Day Fiancé Sumit Singh shares unforgettable New Year's Eve. Amid ongoing speculation, Sumit Singh recently gave fans another glimpse into his family life by sharing photos from a New Year's Eve celebration. The images showed Sumit and Jenny spending the holiday with his brother, sister-in-law, and nephew, gathered together for a family dinner. The atmosphere appeared relaxed and joyful, suggesting a level of harmony that once seemed impossible. While it was not confirmed whether Sumit's parents, Sadhana and Anil, were present at the gathering, the photos still sent a clear message. Jenny and Sumit are continuing to build a life that includes family involvement, at least to some degree. For longtime viewers, this represented a significant evolution from the days when Jenny was openly rejected and excluded. Jenny has also been active on social media, reassuring her followers that things have been going well between her and Sumit's family. Over the past few weeks, she has shared positive updates and moments that reflect stability rather than chaos. In December, she posted a cheerful photo of herself and Sumit enjoying the holiday season together at a mall, embracing a sense of normalcy and togetherness. Whether fans believe their story is entirely authentic or partially shaped by reality TV editing, one thing is clear: Jenny Slatan and Sumit Singh remain one of the most compelling couples in the 90 Day Fiancé universe. Their relationship continues to spark debate, emotional reactions, and deep discussion among viewers. For some, they are proof that love can overcome even the most deeply rooted obstacles. For others, they are a reminder that reality television often blurs the line between truth and storytelling. Either way, their journey has left a lasting impression on fans and ensures that their story will continue to be discussed for years to come. 90 Day Fiancé stars Jenny Slatan and Sumit Singh have long held a unique place within the TLC franchise, often being described as one of its most polarizing and emotionally charged couples. From their very first appearance, their relationship immediately caught viewers' attention because it broke away from the typical storylines seen on the show. Their romance was layered with cultural conflict, generational differences, and deeply rooted family expectations, making it both compelling and controversial. The large age gap between Jenny and Sumit, combined with Jenny being an American woman choosing to live in India, challenged social norms and traditions that many viewers were unfamiliar with or struggled to understand. Throughout their time on the series, fans watched Jenny and Sumit endure intense emotional struggles. Their relationship was repeatedly tested by public criticism, online backlash, and relentless disapproval from Sumit's family. Every step forward seemed to be followed by another obstacle, leaving many viewers convinced that their relationship was destined to fail. At several points, it appeared as though the emotional toll might finally force them apart. Yet, despite constant setbacks and overwhelming pressure, Jenny and Sumit remained committed to one another. Their journey unfolded slowly across multiple seasons, offering fans a deeper and more detailed look at their personal struggles than most couples receive. One of the most shocking revelations early on was Sumit's secret marriage, which shattered Jenny's trust and nearly ended their relationship entirely. Even after overcoming that betrayal, they faced ongoing resistance from Sumit's parents, particularly his mother Sadhna, whose opposition was unwavering. Time and time again, fans questioned whether the couple could survive such hostility. Many doubted they would ever reach marriage, let alone achieve long-term stability. Against all expectations, however, Jenny and Sumit eventually married and continued building a life together in India, positioning themselves as one of the franchise's rare long-term success stories. As the years passed, fans began revisiting earlier episodes with fresh perspectives. While many continued to admire Jenny and Sumit's persistence and loyalty to one another, others started to question whether everything shown on television fully reflected reality. Online discussions, especially on Reddit, reignited debate over whether parts of their storyline were exaggerated, selectively edited, or shaped to create a more dramatic and satisfying narrative. This led some viewers to wonder if the couple had, intentionally or not, fooled fans through the way their story was presented. 90 Day Fiancé, Jenny Slatan finally wins hearts of in-laws. For much of their relationship, Jenny Slatan's greatest struggle was not adapting to Indian culture or navigating life far from home, but gaining acceptance from Sumit Singh's family. His parents, and particularly his mother Sadhna, were openly and fiercely opposed to the relationship from the beginning. Viewers repeatedly witnessed emotionally charged confrontations, heated arguments, and painful moments where Jenny was openly criticized and dismissed. Sadhna made her disapproval clear, frequently emphasizing Jenny's age, nationality, and inability to meet traditional expectations, such as bearing children and providing grandchildren. Sumit found himself trapped between his love for Jenny and his deep sense of duty to his family. In Indian culture, parental approval carries enormous weight, and going against one's parents can result in lasting emotional consequences. Despite this, Sumit repeatedly chose Jenny, even when it meant straining or potentially losing his relationship with his parents. At one point, tensions escalated to such an extreme level that Sumit's parents reportedly disowned him, a moment that stunned viewers and highlighted just how serious the conflict had become. Over time, however, the situation appeared to evolve. Jenny later returned to the franchise through an episode of 90 Day Diaries, where she shared updates about her relationship with Sumit's parents. According to Jenny, communication had improved, arguments had decreased, and the hostility that once dominated their interactions had begun to fade. Rather than constant conflict, there was now an effort, however small, to coexist peacefully. Jenny also reinforced this narrative by sharing photos on social media that suggested genuine progress. Some of these images showed Jenny spending time outdoors with Sumit's parents, smiling and appearing relaxed together. One photo in particular stood out to fans, showing Jenny and Sadhna sitting close to one another, seemingly comfortable and affectionate. For many viewers, this moment symbolized a long-awaited breakthrough and served as proof that persistence, patience, and love could eventually soften even the strongest resistance. Still, not everyone believed that this newfound closeness was entirely sincere. Sumit and Jenny fooled fans? Doubt intensified when fans began re-watching Jenny and Sumit's story from the very beginning. On Reddit, one viewer sparked a detailed discussion by pointing out just how severe and unrelenting Sumit's family's rejection of Jenny had been in earlier seasons. The hostility was unmistakable. Loud arguments, emotional confrontations, and repeated demands that Jenny leave India altogether. Sadhna openly blamed Jenny for family turmoil and showed little willingness to compromise. Given this history, many viewers struggled to accept that such deeply rooted resentment could disappear so quickly. The moment that raised the most suspicion was a family counseling or therapy session featured on the show. After years of intense conflict, this single session appeared to mark a dramatic turning point. Almost immediately afterward, viewers saw calmer conversations, cooperative behavior, and even moments of bonding. Sumit's family members were shown teaching Jenny how to cook traditional Indian dishes, laughing together, and interacting as though the years of tension had never existed. For some fans, this transformation felt abrupt and unrealistic. This led the original Reddit poster to speculate that the storyline may have been edited or shaped to create a more satisfying conclusion. Reality television is known for selective storytelling, and some viewers questioned whether the family's acceptance had been exaggerated or partially staged for the cameras. The idea that fans may have been misled quickly gained traction, prompting a flood of mixed reactions. Others strongly disagreed with this theory. Several Reddit users argued that the acceptance was not sudden at all, but rather the result of years of emotional exhaustion. One commenter suggested that Sumit's mother had simply grown tired of fighting a battle she could not win. Over time, her resistance may have slowly weakened as she realized that Sumit was fully committed to Jenny and would not walk away, regardless of family pressure. Some viewers believed that other family members were never truly opposed to Jenny, but remained silent out of respect for Sadhna's authority. In many traditional households, challenging the mother openly can create even greater conflict. Once Sadhna's stance softened, even slightly, it may have allowed the rest of the family to show acceptance more openly. Cultural expectations were also frequently mentioned as a key factor. Many fans felt that Jenny's inability to provide grandchildren was the most significant obstacle. While the age gap and cultural differences were difficult, the absence of future children directly conflicted with traditional values. Once it became clear that this reality would not change and that Sumit had fully chosen Jenny, the family may have decided that peace was preferable to continued conflict. More critical voices offered harsher interpretations. One Redditor pointed out the irony in Sadhna believing Sumit was too good for Jenny, considering his own past dishonesty and questionable decisions. Others described Sadhna as controlling or narcissistic, suggesting that her acceptance may not be genuine, but rather a strategic decision. From this perspective, she may have realized that continuing the fight would only result in losing her son entirely, which in Indian culture can be especially devastating. Seen through this lens, the acceptance shown on screen may reflect resignation rather than warmth. Sadhna may have chosen tolerance over continued resistance to preserve her relationship with Sumit. This interpretation resonated with viewers who felt that the emotional damage from earlier conflicts could not simply disappear overnight. 90 Day Fiancé Sumit Singh shares unforgettable New Year's Eve. As speculation continued, Sumit Singh offered fans another glimpse into his personal life by sharing photos from a New Year's Eve celebration. The images showed Sumit and Jenny spending the holiday with his brother, sister-in-law, and nephew, gathered together for a family dinner. The atmosphere appeared relaxed and cheerful, suggesting a sense of harmony that once seemed unimaginable. Although it was unclear whether Sumit's parents, Sadhna and Anil, were present, the photos still carried significance. They suggested that Jenny and Sumit are gradually integrating family into their lives, marking a clear contrast from the period when Jenny was openly excluded and rejected. Jenny has also remained active on social media, consistently reassuring her followers that her relationship with Sumit's family has been improving. Over recent weeks, she has shared moments that reflect stability and calm rather than chaos. In December, she posted a photo of herself and Sumit enjoying the holiday season together at a mall, embracing a sense of normalcy and togetherness. Whether fans view their journey as fully authentic or partially shaped by reality TV editing, one fact remains undeniable. Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh continue to be one of the most discussed couples in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Their relationship sparks strong opinions, emotional reactions, and ongoing debate. To some, they represent proof that love can overcome even the most deeply ingrained obstacles. To others, they serve as a reminder that reality television often blurs the line between truth and storytelling. Regardless of perspective, their story has left a lasting mark on fans and will likely continue to be discussed for years to come. 90 Day Fiancé Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatin fooled fans? 90 Day Fiancé stars Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh are some of the most successful TLC couples today. The two defied all odds and are now living happily as a married couple. Many fans doubted the two for their huge age gap. However, some Redditors recently discussed the possibility that Sumit and Jenny had fooled their fans. Keep reading to see why. 90 Day Fiancé Jenny Slatin finally wins hearts of in-laws. Jenny has been rejected many times by her in-laws, especially Sumit's mother, Sadhna. However, Sumit fought for their love and eventually got married. It even came to a point that Sumit's parents disowned her. Fortunately, things eventually got better for them. Jenny later returned to an episode of 90 Day Diaries, in which she shared her improving relationship with Sadhna and Anil. The 90 Day Fiancé star has also uploaded photos from their outdoor bonding time, including a photo of Sadhna and Jenny cuddling. But some fans are starting to doubt their storyline. Sumit and Jenny fooled fans? Some Redditors discussed why Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatin may have fooled their fans. According to the poster, they were re-watching the couple's 90 Day Fiancé journey and saw how Sumit's family completely rejected Jenny. But Sumit's family suddenly became so close with Jenny in just a single therapy session. They even taught Jenny how to cook, acting like nothing ever happened to them. This led to the OP speculating that Sumit and Jenny may have fooled everyone by faking their reality TV story. but others think Sadhna played a significant role in Jenny's acceptance in the family. I haven't watched them in a while, but the switch really took years of wearing the mother down. I think the rest of the family always wanted to accept Jenny, but the mom was the obstacle. I always found it funny that the mom seemed to think Sumit was too good for Jenny. Sure, she was older, but Sumit was no catch. I think the biggest thing working against Jenny was not being able to give Sumit's mom grandkids. She could overlook the age gap in that she's non-Indian, but that was against their traditional culture. His mother is a huge narcissist, so I believe she's given up the fight, but I can't believe it's genuine acceptance. She understands she will have no help from him, which in India is crucial for elder parents. 90 Day Fiancé Sumit Singh shares unforgettable New Year's Eve. Sumit Singh also took to social media to share his New Year's Eve photos with Jenny and his family. According to the 90 Day Fiancé star, they spent this special day having dinner with their brother, sister-in-law, and nephew. It's unclear if Sadhna and Anil were with them, but Jenny assures her followers that things have been going well between them over the past few weeks. Last December, Jenny uploaded a photo of them embracing the holiday season at a mall.